Take a risk. Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare with the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to our game of Knowledge and Nerve. We impart the knowledge when we show our contestants the clues to people, places, and things, and they demonstrate their nerve whenever it comes time to make a dare. We usually have some very exciting games, and just before we start this one this morning, let's meet our contestants.
First, here's our returning champion, Ray Winston.
Hey, Ray. How you doing today?
Oh no, these tight contests. Kind of nervous.
Kind of nervous today. Why? You've been on the show 2 or 3 days now.
Yeah,
and you're our champion, so you ought to feel more relaxed.
But I haven't run into anybody as tough as old Don over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, our champion here, Ray Winston, has been doing very, very nicely so far, ladies and gentlemen. He has $1,200 in cash winning so far on Double Dare, and he has an opportunity to increase that today if he can defeat, as he refers to him, Old Don over there. So let's meet Old Don over there.
Challenging Ray is Old Don Landauer.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Alex. How are you this morning?
I don't think it would be unfair of me to tell you that you kind of got your opponent psyched a little bit. The champion over there is a little concerned about your ability. And so that should make you feel very good. Are you feeling relaxed today?
I feel much better. I think the butterflies are gone, and I think I can play in this league.
Okay, fine. Well, when we wrap things up on our last show, we were in the middle of a game, and at that point, you had $150 in cash on your scoreboard, and Ray had $250 on his, and that's where we're going to start things off this morning. You know, of course, that a game is $500, and as a bit of an explanation for you people who might be joining us for the first time at home, we show our contestants clues one at a time that help them to identify people, places, and things. The clues get easier as we go along, and the first contestant to buzz in with the right answer wins $50 and gets the right to make a dare. And if you folks at home would like to play along with us, then turn away from your television screen for just a moment now until you hear the ping, because we're going to show you the correct answer, the answer these two contestants are going for on the very first subject. Here it is. All right, players, the subject is a person. Good luck to you both, and here we go. Clue number one. Let's open the doors, and we find that the New Yorker magazine wrote that she was a must-to-see for people who felt better with their eyebrows raised. And Don, good old Don, buzzes in immediately on clue number one. What's the answer?
Helena Rubinstein?
Helena Rubinstein. Interesting train of thought, Don, but unfortunately a wrong answer, so we close your booth and we bring the champion, Ray Winston, back. He gave us a wrong answer, Ray, so you're going to get a look at the next clue all by yourself.
All right.
I love a guy who's happy when he's winning. And we're going to give you a free guess as well. Here is clue number two for you. She was offered money to act as bait in a plot to assassinate King Carol of Romania. Ray, give me an answer.
Gypsy Rose Lee.
You're right. How about that? Wow. Now, you've got to explain that for a moment, Ray. That came out of left field, it seemed, or were you familiar with the plot, or what?
Some things, Alex, are beyond explanation.
You're absolutely right. Well, at the moment, what is within the realm of explanation is the fact that you have accumulated $300 in cash. You are in a dare situation. You've just had a look at the penalty clue. Don hasn't seen that one, so that clue, in effect, becomes the dare clue. Do you want to show him that clue and try to go for $400, or do you want us to stop in the game right now?
I'll take the dare.
Okay, good man. Let's bring Don back. Ray came up with the right answer, and he has taken the dare, Don, and you've got 5 seconds to look at this clue and come up with an answer. Here it is. Don, what's your answer?
I'm afraid of that.
You don't know? All right, we close the door on you, and we give Ray an extra $100. He now has $400, and it's double dare time. Let's look at the next clue, Ray. In vaudeville, she once followed an act called Pickle Persuader. That's the double dare clue. If you take the double dare and get it by Don, You'll wind up with $600, and you'll retain your championship and get another shot at the $5,000 with the spoilers.
I'll take it. Double dare.
All right. Let's bring Don back in. Do or die for you, Don. Ray has accumulated $400. He has taken the double dare. You're going to have 5 seconds to look at the clue. If you give me an incorrect answer, we have to say goodbye to you because he retains his championship. If you give me a right answer, well, then you pick up $100 and you'll go to a total of $250. This is it. Good luck. Here's the clue. Don, I need an answer.
Matahari.
Matahari is wrong. It's Gypsy Rose Lee. Sorry, Don. Ray, come out of there. You've got $600. Champion remains champion, and we say goodbye to Don. You've got $150 plus the gifts backstage. So long, Don. Hey, champ. Feeling good again, huh? You're going to get the spoilers again. Yes, indeed, for a possible $5,000. But first, we want everybody to take a moment off for this commercial break. Stay tuned. We're coming right back.
Adam?
So far. But with the spoilers, he has not done all that well. Let's review your past history with them. The first time you faced the spoilers, you got...
A lot of experience.
A lot of experience, and that was it. No cash. The second time...
$200.
$200, and now you figure you're ready to take them, right?
I'm due.
Okay, let's bring the spoilers on. We've got a new bunch of spoilers, new batch today to introduce to our audience. I should remind you once again that each of these gentlemen is a PhD. They're all very talented individuals, and they're called spoilers because they win money if they can keep the champion from winning. And so far, our spoilers have been doing a good job with Ray. Let me introduce them to you right now. Spoiler number 1 is Dr. Anthony Pascal. Spoiler number 2 is Dr. Ralph Doty. And spoiler number 3 is Dr. Robert Shishko. Those are the spoilers. Let's shut them off right now so they can't hear what we are saying. And I will review once again the rules of this part of the game for you, Ray. In order to beat the spoilers, you have to direct your attention to this board here where we have the 8 clues that lead to the identity of a person, place, or thing. You've got to give away 4 of those clues to the spoilers and hope to stump them each time. Every time a spoiler comes up with a wrong answer, you win $100. If you can get one spoiler to miss 4 times, then you will win $5,000 in cash. So good luck to you today. You should be due, right?
I'm due.
Let's take a look at the right answer at the top of the board. Vampires. Vampires is the subject, and I don't know exactly how we're going to classify this, so we'll just leave it at that, and I'll tell the spoilers that we can't classify it, all right?
Great.
That might make it a little easier for you. Let's go to work. Pick a clue.
Number 3.
Candidates for becoming one include the excommunicated and those born with teeth. First word to come out of the audience was no. But what do you want to do? You can use as many as 4 passes in this round if you want, or you can give it to them.
I'll pass.
Gonna pass that one. All right, that's a popular decision, obviously. Select another clue.
Number 6.
They cast no reflection in a mirror.
Pass.
Ask that, you figure the spoilers would know that one. All right, you've used 2 passes. You still have 2 passes to go. Select another clue.
Number 5.
In Romania, they are referred to as the moroi.
I'll take that one. Give that to me.
Okay, fine. Spoilers. Our subject is very difficult for us to classify, so we'll just have to leave it at that, if you will, and I will read you the first clue. Here it is. In Romania, they are referred to as the moroi. The moroi. Dr. Pascal, you'll go first. Your answer.
Gypsies.
Gypsies is incorrect. That's $100 for our champion, Ray Winston. Let's go to Dr. Doty. Spoiler number 2.
I would say vampires.
If you would say that, you would be correct. That is a right answer. You have just won $100. Let's go to Dr. Shishko. Spoiler number 3. Your answer.
No answer.
No answer. All right. You're looking good. You have matched your previous best performance with the spoilers, right?
Right.
Okay, pick another clue.
Number 8.
They are thought to mesmerize their victims.
I'll pass on that too.
Okay, you've now used 3 passes. You will have only 1 more pass to use.
Okay, number 2.
Comedians have referred to the wound they inflict as perforated hickeys.
I'll give that one.
Give that one? Okay. Spoilers? Comedians have referred to the wound they inflict as perforated hickeys. Let's go with Dr. Pascal, first of all.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are incorrect. Another $100 for the jam. Go to spoiler number 3. Dr. Shishko.
Snake bite.
Snake bite? No. All right. You're now up to $400. You've given away 2 clues. All you have to do is give away 2 more, and you've got 1 pass to help you along. Select another clue. You're hot now?
I'm hot now. Okay. Number 4.
Number 4. Count Dracula
Right.
is the most famous one of these.
Pass on that one.
Pass on that. All right. You have now used 4 passes. You have to give away clues 1 and 7 in order to win the $5,000. What order do you want to start?
1.
1. Christopher Lee plays a famous one in British films. Well, if they're not familiar with Christopher Lee, we might whip this one through. Let's see. Spoilers? Christopher Lee plays a famous one in British films. Dr. Pascal.
Vampire.
You're right. You just won $100. Okay, Dr. Shishko did not hear his answer, of course, and he is our last hope. Let's hope that he doesn't know the answer. Spoiler number 3. Dr. Shishko, your answer.
A kung fu expert.
A kung fu expert is wrong. You got $500. Okay. We got to go with number 7. Let's take a...
7.
Come on, 7. Rubbing garlic on keyholes, hearths, and domestic animals will keep them away. Rubbing garlic on all of those things would keep anybody away, I think, but this is it. We got to give it. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. If you don't make it, I bite your neck. Spoiler number 3. Rubbing garlic on keyholes, hearths, and domestic animals will keep them away. Dr. Shishko, what's your answer?
A vampire.
You're right. You have just won $100. Each of our spoilers came up with the right answer. Thank you very much, gentlemen. You did your work well today. And you didn't do too badly either, Ray. You wound up with $500 in cash. That takes you to a total of $2,300. And you've got a chance to win lots more money in another match. And we'll introduce your opponent right after this break. So you folks stay tuned. We've got some commercial messages for you.
Anyone can.
In the champion's soundproof booth. And right now he gets to face a challenger. Would you introduce that person, Gene?
Right, Alex. Challenging Ray is Adrienne Forst.
Hello, Adrian.
Hello there, Alex. How are you?
I am well. How do you feel?
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a native of Los Angeles. I've lived here all my life. I'm married. I have 3 children, and one of my hobbies is target shooting.
What kind of, with a pistol?
Pistols. Mm-hmm.
Pistol. Are you
Yeah.
good at it?
Pretty good. I have a sharpshooter badge.
What caliber pistol do you use?
Everything from a 22 up to a Magnum.
A 357 Magnum? What about the big 44 job?
I've shot a 44 also.
That nearly blows your arm right off with the recoil, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Only Clint Eastwood can use that effectively, right?
Oh, I hit the target with it.
You do?
Absolutely.
Listen, with that size gun, you not only hit the target, you destroy it. And I want to wish you lots of luck on the
Thank you very
program.
much.
You know about the rules. You know
I
how
sure
we do
do.
things. Okay, the game is $500 or points. And we're going to start off by showing our home audience the right answer. And then we'll show you the clues. First subject is a person in this match. So let's go to work. Here is clue number 1. We open the doors. And in the 1920s, her pregnancy forced the Broadway play Coquette to close, and the cast sued the producer. I don't know if that means he was responsible or not. Adrienne, your answer.
Ingrid Bergman.
Ingrid Bergman is incorrect. Good try. You've got the right idea. You want to get in there with an answer quickly, but we close you off now because of that wrong answer. We bring our champion, Ray Winston, back, and he's feeling pretty good because he gets a free look at this clue, and we'll give him a guess also. Clue number 2 for you, Ray. On the 50th anniversary of her stage debut, New York's Fulton Theater was renamed for her.
Oh, Helen Hayes.
Oh, Helen Hayes is right. It's fantastic. Every time Ray comes up with a correct answer, a loud hooray goes up from the front row, and that's where Ray's wife is sitting. Okay, you've got the right answer on the second clue. That was a penalty clue. It is also the dare clue for you. You can show that clue to Adrienne and gamble that she's not going to know that Helen Hayes is the right answer. And if it works out, you'll wind up with $150. What are you going to do? Take the dare, or do you want us to stop the game right here and go on to another subject?
I'll take the dare.
It's worked so far for you, hasn't it? Let's bring Adrienne back. He got the right answer, and he's taken the dare.
Okay.
That means you'll have 5 seconds, Adrienne, to look at this clue. Your answer?
Helen Hayes?
You're right. You've got $50 and it's a tie game. All tied up. And that would seem to be a good spot at which to take a commercial break. So let's do that, and then we'll come back and try to decide a winner in this game.
This is like
62 or visit us on the web at freezerosmoke.com.
Welcome back to Double Dare. We've got a 50-50 tie right now, and our next subject, players, is a thing. And before we show you the first clue, we are going to show our home audience the right answer. Here is clue number 1. In Alabama, making a broth out of one of these is a folk cure for consumption. Ray?
A possum.
A possum is wrong. We close you off. We'll bring Adrienne back. Ray was in there quickly, right on the first clue, but he gave us a wrong answer. So you're going to look at clue number 2 as a penalty clue all by yourself, and we'll give you a free guess as well, Adrienne. Here it is. One named Midnight played a violin on Andy's gang. Got an answer for
A
him?
chicken.
A violin playing chicken. Gosh,
I've
I'd
seen
like...
him play pianos.
You've seen them play pianos. But where do they tuck the violin? That's a wrong answer at any rate. And you do have one little advantage over Ray in that he will never see this particular clue. So let's bring him back and we'll go on to clue number 3 together. No right answer yet, Ray. Here's clue number 3 for both of you. You're eligible once again. According to folklore, if you kick one, you'll get rheumatism. Adrienne.
Frog? No.
Not a frog. Frogs are hard to kick. They keep hopping. I mean, you'd get rheumatism just chasing one, I think. Wrong answer. We close you off. We bring Ray back. She gave us a wrong answer this time, so you get a free guess after looking at this penalty clue. Darwin noted that blue-eyed white ones are usually deaf.
Blue-eyed white ones. Rats.
No, that's wrong, and our buzzer beats you to it, but Adrienne's not going to see this clue. Let's bring her back, and we'll continue here. We're having a lot of fun with this one, I think. The audience is, at any rate. Let's go on. During the Middle Ages, many of these were burned as witches. Clue number 6. One named Pyewacket assisted Kim Novak in the movie Bell, Book, and Candle, and our champion, Ray Winston, buzzes in again.
A witch?
A witch? That's wrong. Wrong. We close you off again. We'll bring Adrienne back. Got another wrong answer from Ray. So you get sort of a reprieve here. Take a look at our next clue. Clue number 7. Of all domestic animals, these most easily return to the wild. Adrienne?
An ape? This is a bad one.
This is a bad one, yes. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of that clue. Bring Ray back. Still no answer. Ray,
All right.
Here we go. Next clue. One fell from the 20th story of a high-rise apartment building and only received a pelvic fracture. Ray?
A cat.
A cat, yes. That's another $50 for you, taking you to 100, and it's dare time. Let's take a look at the next clue. One named Minnie killed 12,480 rats during a 6-year period. The busiest cat you ever saw. Want to take the dare?
No, Alex, no dare.
No? All right. Let's stop here. We'll bring Adrienne back. He got the right answer. He's declined our dare. The next clue, however, was one named Minnie killed 12,480 rats during a 6-year period. What would you have said then?
Pied Piper.
What's a domestic animal that kills rats?
A cat.
A cat.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that make your gorilla look a little silly?
Yeah.
Going around trying to kill rats?
Sure.
But that's all right. Ray's got a $50 lead right now, and we've got to take a break.
Yeah.
We're going to do that and come back with more on Double Dare after this.
GSN makes time for nonverbal communication on body language. Then contestants do their own stunts on Beat the Clock. It all starts next.
We're out of time for today, and that means we're going to have to pick up this game on our next show. The score will be $100 for Ray Winston, the champion, and $50 for Adrian Force, the challenger. Do join us next show, won't you? So long, everybody.
They thought they were